Sorry, it was mastering plowing with your ATV. We posted it about 11 months ago, and there was some thought process that went into it. There was some planning to make it look good. We had a drone, so we used it. Some minor effects here and there. Music, and some funny, I guess, cuts here and there for entertainment purposes. Anyways, posted it 11 months ago. As of December 8th, it got some serious attraction. So it went from 11,000 to we're up to 24,000 now. And to be honest, we haven't been posting anything on our channel, which I know, we probably should. And this is kind of an encouragement.
Encouragement, yes!
Posting more videos. If you want to see the full plowing run, the original video is linked below, and hopefully with my skills I can make it pop up right there.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was.
We're going to post more videos for a few reasons. One, we enjoy making them. Two, I enjoy the editing process. Just what's involved with editing, the software that's used. You get to be creative if you want to. The camera setup, camera placement. So many details go into it. You can put as little detail as possible or as much as you want. I'll give you a bit of a background about my editing experience. So I've got a bit of a background in marketing and using some gear, cameras, drones, and editing. And now I want to shift my focus into creating some videos. So more head talking. It's fun to do. And you get paid for it, or you can get paid for it. Oh, hold on a second. Delicious tea, by the way. You gotta try an apple orchard tea. It's a man's drink, trust me. So I picked up a used camera. It's a Sony A6700. It's called a crop sensor camera because it's not a full frame. It's a cropped sensor, so it's a bigger sensor than the cell phone, but a smaller sensor than a full frame camera. A lot of other details too, but I picked it up because the price was right, and I just wanted something that can deliver better performance in the nighttime. I really like taking photos and videos of our property, lights, and architecture in not nighttime, but dusk area because of the lighting, the sun, all that spiel.
That's pretty good.
And the camera did an amazing job, so we just stuck with it. And then we picked up a drone to have some fun with that. But the most important part out of all of this is your creativity.
Yeah, boy.
You have to envision what you want to do. You have to have some sort of a plan, a vision of what you want to do and how to do it. And then also comes the editing part. Yes, a lot of people say, you could just record it with your cell phone, do whatever, and post it. You can do that. But if you prepare yourself, you do some research, you could really punch out some quality content. The other side of creating videos for YouTube specifically is you got to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, why do it?
Are you serious?
What's the point of doing it if you don't enjoy it? We have lots of fun creating these videos, and it's almost like a puzzle when you create content. You're recording the video, and then you have to put all the pieces together. You have to put all the clips together, add music or sound design if you choose to, add text. It's a bit of work, and it's a bit of an art in itself. There's people that post raw content, minimal editing, and it turns out pretty good. People that edit the smack out of their videos, and it's just on a whole nother level. Let me know what you prefer. Do you prefer raw, authentic videos? Or do you like something that is edited a bit, which means there's some special effects, certain overlays, I guess more retention seeking, if you will. But the point I'm trying to make is just keep doing it.
Just do it!
Get over your fears. Nobody cares what you look like, what you say. As long as you convey your message in a clear way with the right intentions, you'll be fine. You can check out some of our videos. We've done an amazing video about a 1968 Mustang GT 500. And we're really proud of that one because there was a bit of planning that went into it. And we wanted to create an emotion in that video, and I think we achieved it. Anyways, next thing is you might be asking, well, what should I make a video about? Well, like I said, pick a niche or a topic that you enjoy talking about, that you're passionate about. Because you're going to have to make a few videos, to be honest, in order for everybody talks about the algorithm to notice you or pick you up, but I don't like using the word algorithm. Let's change the word algorithm to your audience. You're going to have to create a few videos to find the right audience for what you are passionate about. And once you do, your videos are going to start getting more traction, more views, and then you can scale from the videos that are getting more traction. Create a channel or focus on a topic or a niche that you are interested and passionate about. That is going to help you continue making videos. You might be asking yourself, who am I? What's my credibility? I'm nobody. Currently, we have about maybe 70 subscribers in our channel, winging it in the woods. And that's exactly what it is. We've got a lovely property here, 10 acres, and we're just winging it. Why? Because we're enjoying it. So if you want to start, just start and do it. There are certain tips and tricks, then we can get into those details. If you want some tips as to how to set up your YouTube account or channel, you could find so many on YouTube, it's insane. If you really want us to make one, let us know in the comments. If you want us to show you our editing flow or what software we use, excuse me, let us know. I can show you. I'll give you a little bit of a teaser. We use Final Cut Pro, which I believe is very, very amazing when it comes to editing. There's so many other platforms out there, so many options to choose from, but I'm also a strong believer in the Apple platform. Why? Because their stuff just works. It's easy to use, it's reliable, and it works. iPhones, iMacs, MacBooks, it just works. So Final Cut Pro is designed by Apple. I think we paid, I don't remember, it was like $400 for it about a year ago. When we picked up our iMac early 2025, we also ordered the Final Cut Pro software with the iMac, and that has changed our editing. It just elevated it so much. It's so much better than, for example, CapCut. Yes, it's free, but I believe Final Cut Pro is more on the professional level, on the professional side of things. It's just great. Before we were using Final Cut Pro, we were using what's called LumaFusion, which is available for the Apple platform. I don't know if it's available for other platforms as of now, but we were using it on our iPhone. So we would record a video on the iPhone and then go into LumaFusion to edit it. And yes, there's basic functions and some neat things you can do there, but I just found it not as, I guess, professional as Final Cut. Now, also when making videos, there's a bit of planning involved. For example, I'm inside our bunkie. We've got the ATV parked there. Everything's strategically done, from the type of sweater I'm wearing to the hat, to where I'm positioned, to where the ATV is positioned. All of that was planned on purpose so that it looks presentable. There's contrast. And things stand out. So there's details like that that not too many beginners would think about or know about. And you know what? That's okay. It's something that you learn along the way, or something that you don't incorporate in your videos at all. The point is, there's a variety of there's a variety of video skills and video editing out there. You could make raw, authentic videos, or you could make polished videos where everything's planned. And it's hard to tell actually which one would do better. The most important thing is probably the topic that you're covering. What are you going to talk about? How are you going to talk about it? To be honest with you, probably what's more important than the video, and a lot of the pros say this, is the sound. So we're using a mic right now. It's under my shirt, and that's why it's probably clear. I can also edit that a bit with my editing software to give it more clarity, use other features such as a compressor to control
the lows and
highs in your voice.
It's insane of what you can do. But anyways, that's why my voice sounds clear and probably better as opposed to if I was recording on an iPhone. Sound's important. Music, you can use music to set a mood, or you could not use music at all. The type of music you use, the text you use, where you place the text, where the subject's positioned compared to where the ATV's positioned or something else. This right here leaves a lot of room for text or details that I can throw in so that you can see what I'm talking about, or I can reference things and point to this area. I can also be in the middle of the screen, and that's very symmetrical, but I don't know if it's as pleasant to the eye as opposed to if I shift over to this side and you see the subject on one side and the ATV on the other side. That's a bit of, I guess, planning and research. A lot of what I learned came from studying Hollywood producers and directors. My favorite ones right off the bat would be, I guess, Michael Bay, Steven Spielberg, is it Christopher Nolan, I think? Those are probably my favorite. Why? Because of the movies they produced. Sorry, I say produced, but it's actually the movies that they had a heavy influence on how a movie turned out. I'll give you an example. Transformers. All the Transformers movies, amazing. I love the sequences, the special effects. And if you actually research how they made the Transformers, how they transform, it's insane. The movie Inception, the newer Batman series movies, those are just the first ones that come to my mind. I've watched how they create these movies, what their thought process is like, and the planning that goes behind all of that. And it's honestly insane. So I was really motivated by that, and that's a kind of another spark that was ignited within me, and I wanted to explore more of my creativity. And how do I do that? It's creating some footage You're going to notice that actually some of our videos, some of our footage is going to be more edited than others, meaning there's going to be some more special effects in some and less in other videos. And that's just, we're trying to figure out what our audience appreciates more, whether it's the heavy editing, medium editing, or no editing. So it's kind of a process in itself. You just got to keep making the videos, see what the reaction is, learn from it, and apply that to the second one. And then repeat over and over. And who knows? Maybe one day you can call this a full-time job. Maybe Netflix will reach out to you. Maybe you'll direct your own mini-film. Who knows? Don't be negative towards yourself, because you can do anything you want. Just got to apply yourself and have fun. Until next time, stay classy.
Take 30. I don't know, this is like take 64.
If you're not drinking tea, you're not a man.
That's actually a good slogan. I should come up with that for t-shirts.
Oh, I cracked myself up.